14 Ways to make your relationship grow. Growth in a relationship isn't something that can be easily achieved. It is a product of hard work, patience, and true commitment. It is not just being happy and staying together. A relationship can grow if the people in it learn how to work together, take care of each other, and most especially, value themselves. Most often than not, many relationships fail because they become boring and stagnant. To prevent such thing from happening in your own relationship, you have to learn how to improve yourself first. In other words, you have to discover how to become a better person, not just for yourself but for your relationship, because once you are happy with yourself, you become a better partner to your significant other. Here are some inspiring ways to make your love and relationship grow. 1. Encourage each other to try new things. Is there something that your partner wants to do but they're just too hesitant to start? Encourage them to try it, or if you can do it together, why not, right? Don't be afraid to reinvent yourselves, and you'll see a big difference as soon as you embrace these new experiences together. 2. Meet new people. Don't stop yourself from meeting people and making new friends just because you are in a relationship. Wanting to expand your network does not mean that you are not happy and contented in your partner's company. Talking to other people and building relationships are necessary for personal growth, which can, in a way, help you to become a better partner. 3. Learn from your past mistakes. It's not easy to change oneself, but it can be helpful to reflect on your past mistakes. Think why it didn't work out before and stop repeating the same mistakes. Stop yourself when you're about to do the same mistakes again and remind yourself all the time that you're better than this. 4. Listen to other people's opinion. You don't need to follow other people's ideas, but it is always advisable to get their opinion on certain things. Being open to others' perspective can help you understand how you can deal with the difficulties in your personal life and even in your relationship. Sometimes you become too focused on your own world that you don't notice the alternatives. Remember, you don't need to do and think about everything on your own all the time. 5. Try new hobbies together. Doing an activity together not only strengthens your relationship but also boosts individual growth. Spending time together strengthens your bond and gives you the chance to know your partner better. 6. Travel together. They say that one of the best ways to learn about someone is to travel with them. By traveling together, you will know how each of you deals with things that involve other people, how you treat each other when faced by stressful situations, e.g. canceled flights, and how you take care of each other. This is a good way to challenge your relationship, because if you go home happy and fulfilled, it means that you did a great job taking care of each other. 7. Be open to new opportunities. Having an open mind is important, especially to new couples, since this is the time of self-discovery. Accept the fact that you will not always agree with each other's decisions and that your ideas are not always the best ones. Don't be afraid to open new doors, because they might lead to a better future. 8. Don't be afraid of change and to change. The saying "if you love someone, don't ask them to change" is rather broad and vague. Change is not necessarily bad as long as it is for the better. If you think that your being moody is negatively affecting your relationship, don't you think that it is necessary to change? If you can't change drastically, you can just make some adjustments and learn slowly. 9. Learn to do things on your own. Being independent doesn't mean doing things alone and being by yourself. It means that you believe in yourself to be able to accomplish things no matter how simple they are. It means having your own goals, ideas, and relying on your own strength. Of course, it is not a bad thing to depend on your partner. What's not good is expecting them to do everything for you and you not making any effort at all. 10. Hone your skills. You shouldn't stop improving your skills once you're in a relationship. Sometimes, couples tend to focus on the things that they can do together and forget about their individual goals and interests. If you are good at painting, playing instruments, designing houses or anything, find time to do it. It will give you self-fulfillment and in turn, can make you function better in your relationship. 11. Share ideas with each other. Having someone whom you can always talk to is a good learning opportunity and knowledge sharing. Make it a habit to have a conversation with your partner. Talk about your interests, experiences, goals, and maybe your opinions on certain topics. The goal here is to exchange ideas. 12. Don't be afraid to commit mistakes. Sometimes people limit themselves and become too conscious because they are afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes can make a person grow and help them learn how to become a better individual. Don't be afraid to try new things just because you want to stay in your comfort zone. Make some suggestions and share your ideas with your partner. Try new ways to show your love to your special someone. Don't be afraid that you'll be rejected because you will never know if it'll work unless you try. 13. Admit your mistakes. People tend to think that they're always right, but we know that it's not always the case. Whenever you fight with your significant other, don't be afraid to admit that you're wrong. It won't make you look weak. Instead, it indicates that you're strong and you value your relationship. Acknowledging one's mistakes also makes a person become more mature and learn to deal with problems easier. 14. Get physical. Do an activity that is both healthy and fulfilling. For instance, go to a gym together or engage in a fun outdoor activity. Sometimes you learn something about other people, even just when you're sharing these seemingly unromantic moments together. Maybe by doing yoga or trekking together, you'll discover what they are like when they are outdoors. Exercising or doing a physical activity together will also help you get in sync, creating a stronger and more meaningful bond between you and the love of your life. Before entering a relationship, you have to be sure that you're ready to be in it. You have to commit yourself to endless learning and rediscovery. You also have to be ready to adjust, adapt and accept. Adjust to situations you don't like, adapt to changes and accept flaws. Remember that it takes two to tango, but you have to make sure that you're the best version of yourself before you dance.